My passion on environment has converted into a purpose where now I am an formal environment sustainability coach.
People get frustrated in 7 days of starting business. What is your future plans?
To make it as a stronger company and not a company which just comes and goes. Nothing will happen immediately. You need to give time.
Coming back to the business kind of a scenario. So when you started with educating people, creating awareness, all lot of things. But for our own survival, we have to do something which brings revenue and all that. So earlier, I'm sure you could have struggled educating people, creating awareness and all that. But what was your first breakthrough in getting, oh, okay, this is kind of giving me some revenue at least on this kind of a model? What was it?
So after 7.5 years of volunteering or giving back, now also I'm giving back to the society. I'm a giver.
Okay.
Last year is when I realized I have to take the entrepreneur hat.
Okay.
A for-profit business, Prithvi Mitra is a for-profit business and it's a revenue-based business because when I take the entrepreneur hat, my impact to reach millions is the doorway is open.
Okay.
And that is also one of the main reason my passion on environment has converted into a purpose where now I am an formal environment sustainability coach, advisor, consultant. Working for, doing it for revenue. But yes, the service aspect for the bigger goal is the first motive. But revenue is also important to sustain Prithvi Mitra, impact millions of people. And that breakthrough, I would say, it was not started for the money aspect of it, but money is also an integral part of my venture for sending this message or taking this message across to millions of people.
Wonderful. So, that means like only when somebody will start this as a volunteering activity and they will spend some time and money in their entire process where it will be very, very little amount of time and money. But when we have to create a bigger impact, we have to take a larger step. That's what you have taken after 7.5 years, which is not a very short time. People get frustrated in 7 days of starting business, where you sustained for about 7.5 years, and then since your mission is too huge, you made it as a system and made it as an entrepreneurial journey. That was very much appreciated. So in terms of a business, when we start a business, it is obviously the next step what we take is the reach out programs, lead magnets, promotions, to create an awareness. And in simple way, it is we have to sell our products and services. So what were the things which you have adopted in your process to reach out to people?
So I have invested one thing I would like to add is Kumar, in these 7+ years, 8 years I would say of my volunteering on the ground, learning and soaking in this experience of waste management and environment, I have spent a lot of time, effort and money in the process. Basically, this is how I invested on myself to learn, because that's how it is. Now, to make this business a success, because it's a very responsible business. Correct. So I have made sure to invest in a digital marketing agency who are experts on sustainability. Okay. Because the awareness or the value add to people keeps going out. Saying what is Prithvi Mitra going to do? It's not only about the company, it's more about what is the thing related to environment that a person should know. How do you celebrate, for example, this is, festival season. So during festivals, how do you celebrate it more green? If it is a parties happening during New Year or any time of the year, how do you celebrate it green? How do you celebrate it green? So what is
Mm.
happening in the oceans? How me as a consumer is actually affecting. So
Mm.
the awareness is the key in my business. So for
Okay.
which there is a agency that I've outsourced to do this, that is happening for the last 1 year.
Okay.
Second, so they create verticals, etc. But it does not lie only with them. The responsibility is with me
Mm.
because Prithvi Mitra and Lakshmi go hand in hand as a brand.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And how I am connected to it as a founder, because it's my baby. Prithvi
Mm.
Mitra is my baby. So when my involvement is there, definitely it's more powerful when it reaches to people.
True.
So
True.
this is one thing. Of course, with lead magnets, etc., I have released a free ebook on climate change, which
Okay.
is aimed at corporate people, but it's also an open book. It's an e-guide, I will say.
Okay.
It's a short PDF that very visually appealing PDF. I'd be very happy to share with you all, and Kumar
Okay.
would be helping through in the description. And those are such lead magnets formally, but it's intended as a value add to people to get something out of it for creating that change in their life.
Mm-hmm. Wonderful. Wonderful. So, as an entrepreneur, how much money do you think is worth for investing for marketing on a month-on-month basis, or a quarterly basis, or yearly basis?
Honestly, I am yet to do any ads or anything. So whatever my followers are there in LinkedIn or Instagram, LinkedIn is where my target audience are. So
Mm-hmm.
all the growth has been organic month on month. So people
Mm-hmm.
come for me at least it has worked only as a word of mouth, Kumar. So
Okay.
if I got entry into a corporate speaker session, it was a person in my network who has seen my work for 8 years volunteering what I have done.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
And that has given him the confidence and the credibility to recommend me to the corporate. And
Mm-hmm.
that is opening up for me. So honestly, with me, with my venture, I have still not formally done any ads for marketing, but
Okay.
it's through my network. For example, like good souls like you, I, you have invited me to interview, and through this some people start knowing about who I am.
Mm-hmm.
Likewise, certain online magazines like Women's Web Portal has covered my interview. So it
Mm-hmm.
reaches that wide number of people. So everything has been organic for me till date,
Organic.
Kumar.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So when we into the entrepreneur's journey, we will take up a specific role, not the end to end, right? From, say, they say like a proprietary business is something where we start from pune to a proprietorship kind of a roles where we have to do everything. Okay. So in your business, what is the main task which you do on a regular basis, and what are the things which you, what you call, distribute to other people or outsource to the people? And what is the main role of activity you take up?
One of the out of my self learning that I've invested last 2 years has been an investing mode on my self learning, Kumar. So I have
Mm-hmm.
learned one of the best leadership quality is to delegate your work.
Okay.
It's one of
Okay.
the very important quality. I intend, and with all support, I soon wish to have my own first employee. So I am also a sole entrepreneur, a one man show, but I have delegated the digital marketing, social media handles to an agency. I delegate, but all other things I keep doing. But I also do my bit to connect with my viewers on the social media handles, etc.
Mm-hmm.
So wherever I can delegate by outsourcing is something I try to do, Kumar. Not everything I try to do often. For example, website again. So
Mm-hmm.
there is a tech person who's a specialist I have delegated to. So they
Okay.
have created the website and they handle it. So I
Mm-hmm.
don't put my foot into that.
Hands on it. Okay.
So this is how I have been delegating. Slowly,
Mm-hmm.
whatever is in my capacity, I delegate and take this Prithvi Mitra ahead.
Mm-hmm. So when we start a business, so we may not know multiple things. So usually our pattern is something where we go to a job, 9 to 5 job, finish our job, and come back. But entrepreneur's journey is full of experiment, passion, these, that, new technology, multiple things. So may I ask you, what are the top 5 mistakes which you have done in the past, and what you recommend to people to avoid those kind of mistakes in a business journey?
Okay, in a business journey.
Yeah.
One thing is, don't, no, I would say initially I have not invested on myself. This
Okay.
is 4 years ago when I started as a partner director of another company. I always
Okay.
thought we have to save the money and do everything by putting our foot everywhere. It doesn't work. Delegate your
Mm-hmm.
job.
Okay. Okay.
More
Okay.
productive. We'll be more productive. Our focus will be there for the right thing.
Okay. Okay.
Third thing, the scarcity mindset. That's a
Mm-hmm.
break. That's something I've broken with my emotional intelligence practice, also my spiritual practice.
Mm-hmm.
You have to break your scarcity mind. We have to be very confident, believing in myself. Fourth one, believing in myself, scarcity mindset. These are very big mistakes I have done in my
Okay.
life as well as my business life.
Okay.
When
Okay.
we expand from inside, automatically the doors open.
True. Very true. Very true.
And
Mm-hmm.
action, always I've been an action person only my whole life. So action is something we have to be very confident in what we are doing and believe the passion, go with that passion. Don't do a business because it's giving money. It should have that passion fact also, because that works charm and magic as you promote.
True.
So I would say these five important things, Kumar.
Wonderful. So usually many people think of a business, but they keep procrastination on the investment of money, time, people. How do I advertise? All that things, and they never start a business in their whole lifetime. But action taking is the major step which we have to take boldly. Come what may, we will take the step. Rest will be taken care. So that kind of an attitude and what you call confidence should be there for every entrepreneur.
Yeah.
Makes a lot of sense.
Yeah. One thing I would like to add is,
Yeah.
though I have felt that I have left my job, I was working earlier, I left the job. I would rather say, till you set your foot strongly, please make sure your finances are managed and you have properly, so that you don't feel that lack in your life. So
Okay.
be safe. Be very smart and intelligent. Expand your mindset. Don't take, you can jump into it. That's what entrepreneurship is about. You have to explore and invest yourself. That is also there. But make sure your finance is stable, and make sure your entrepreneurship journey is going. And once it is strong is when you can think of completely leaving your regular job to focus on your entrepreneurship once you are stable here. So these are things I wanted to share. Yeah.
Financial survival is something very major, what you call positive element and hope, which will give in the entire journey. Without that, we don't make efforts for our passion, even though whatever it may. Okay, so my next question would be, what according to you will be the upcoming trends or technology in your kind of a niche or a domain which you foresee for next 5 years? Of course, we could see a lot of people carrying their copper water bottle or segregating waste. Lot many things we could really see after getting a lot of input from people like you, especially. But what do you foresee as a attitude or a technology or trend in next 5 years?
So, Kumar, one of the major challenges I have felt in my niche in this till 8-9 years that I've been propagating, or constantly talking about creating awareness on the topic, is what is the return on investment? See, the impact that I've created I won't say I have created, I have been an instrument to create the impact. and I'm happy to do that. The impact created when someone calls me from Singapore, whom I have not interacted for 2+ years. She says, Lakshmi, I've come to Singapore. I'm still not using chemical cleaner. Whatever with lemon and orange that I'm buying, the peels, what you taught me, I'm creating my own natural cleaner and I'm using it for mopping. I
Okay.
said, oh my God, oh
Okay.
my
Okay.
God. So did I measure the liters and liters of uh, chemical-free cleaner people have shifted? That's an impact to be quantified, Kumar. And probably gamification is my vision. I want that
Okay.
gamification aspect to be. When I say gamification, it can be either a fun kind of an interactive technology element that I want to install probably, or an app which measures your sustainability and carbon footprint. It's picking up in corporates now.
Right,
So
right,
if
right,
what
right.
if as a person, if Kumar is given an app, for example, or something, it is just a kind of a connect they will see. When they see, oh wow, Kumar has saved this many, say, plastic bottles this month. Wow, you will feel, right? I mean, you see, wow. So there is
Only when
one.
I see some quantification, it gives a hit on my encouragement to do more. Otherwise, it's very generic idea. Oh, okay, I've saved something now, but tomorrow I may not be doing the same thing. As a human being, it's the kind of pattern which I live. But when you rightly said, if there is a gamification, like okay, 10 bottle I've saved today, 20 bottle I've saved today, that impacts huge in an individual.
Impacts are
That
huge.
makes a lot
Actually,
of
it is
sense.
not needed, but it's the human mind when they see visually is something
True,
that will really affect. So I feel
true,
these
true, true.
trends and technologies will, we have to be abreast also as the earth is moving forward, as the time is moving forward. We have to keep ourselves abreast of these things, I feel, Kumar, to bring that connect between the people. For
Mm-hmm.
example, any corporate can talk about corporate social responsibility. They talk
Mm-hmm.
about a lot. Beautifully, they're doing wonderful things. But during all the conferences, when a single use small water bottles are kept, it adds a lot to
True,
the
true, true,
pollution. But it's
true.
not their fault because awareness
Yes.
is that connect is not there, right? So if that
Mm-hmm.
connect could be brought from resources
Mm-hmm.
like us or people inside the campus, it will be a
Mm-hmm.
fantastic impact to the world and the health of
Mm-hmm.
people. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. See, it's also giving me more question in terms of see, we when we talk about this cool drinks for that matter. Earlier we spoke a lot about the soft drinks which is been consumed, and then we have to shift to natural drinks, organic drinks and all that. But the problem here is the availability. Right. So when we go to a bakery, when we go to any station, bus station, and all that, the availability matters a lot. When I feel thirsty, I'll quickly get a soft drink and then drink it. But I'm left with no choices. That's the reality. I cannot search a tender coconut when I'm thirsty. Okay, the availability also matters a lot. So in terms of this particular aspect, like even though when I know that this is wrong, but my availability or a scenario, all that makes a lot of difference. So uh, how do you think this can be changed, and what kind of do we need a mentality change, or the entire system has to be changed, or what exactly?
It is what we demand as consumer we get, Kumar.
Mm-hmm.
What I
Mm-hmm.
demand, I get. What you demand, you get. You
Mm-hmm.
have, when you go to any place, you have both the fresh juice shop as well as the small kirana shop or smaller store which has the soft drinks. You also
Mm-hmm.
have the tender coconut almost in every nook and corner of a street. So it is
Mm-hmm.
up to what we demand as a consumer. Because
Mm-hmm.
options are available, it is
Mm-hmm.
how we demand as a consumer. So the
As they
change that
say, as they say, you get what you look for.
absolutely, Kumar, you seek what you get what you seek.
Yeah, yeah, true, true, true. So obviously, when I'm not looking, obviously it will not be visible to my eyes.
Absolutely. So it's the
So
behavioral change, mindset change
okay,
from each one of us matters.
so
Because
consciously that effort has to be made, is what you are recommending.
absolutely. See now, when I ask a young teen, My son says clearly, I don't want soda. I don't drink it because he's very aware boy. He doesn't want soda. So he doesn't
Okay.
touch Coke or Pepsi.
Okay.
But we have not enforced it. We've just been talking as a family for healthy habits, and he understood it because of the logical reasoning behind it. Now,
Right.
I also sometimes take paneer soda, or when I go to my Tamil Nadu, my hometown, I take once in a while. I do take, but it's that everyday habit which is not good. So when I ask a teen, very easily they are picking up a carbonated drink, which is because someone in the media shows them, because their icon hero shows that it's good to drink. So everyone have
Because
to really
if you drink that one, you can jump from a mountain. You can create a lot of things, and the colorful combination, which is not available in an organic tender coconut. No.
exactly.
So
So
that's
that
why,
is why
yeah.
the awareness is the key, Kumar, and what
True.
we seek is what we get. Yes.
True. Makes sense. Makes sense. So, so far your journey has been 8 years, and what is your future plans?
So to as I told, my bigger mission is to create the awareness to 10 million people across the world on environment friendly living. And I'm very happy to say already my book on waste segregation for
Mm.
children is getting published hopefully in another 1 month. So
Wonderful.
I'm very happy, and all over the world it is getting released. So more books are also planned from my side as an author for the greater benefit of the world. So
Wonderful.
my my intention for Prithvi Mitra is definitely to make it as a very strong brand company which provides service and products which will benefit people,
Mm.
health and planet, to make it as a stronger company and not a company which just comes and goes.
Mm.
So I have the vision to make it as $1 billion company. Yes.
Wonderful. All the best for you. So, see, when we are in a greater mission, like you said, like you want to impact 1 million people, are you willing to collaborate with the like-minded institutions, NGOs, and people? Who are they, and whom do you want to collaborate and work?
Thank you for this question, Kumar. See, I my core value is collaborative growth.
Hmm.
Only collaboration is the way to go, Kumar. Only Lakshmi and Prithvi Mitra cannot achieve this mission of climate action towards climate change.
True.
It has to be joined hands. I have many people as competition, but I see them as opportunities to hold the hands
Join
and
hands.
grow
Okay.
together.
Hmm.
So I would be very happy to collaborate with corporates, with the
Hmm.
NGOs, even for livelihood impact. I'd be very happy to train them, or natural cleaners, etc. To
Okay.
train them for making that as a business to market, provided they
Hmm.
have the support inside them, SHGs, for example, and corporates for speaker sessions and green gifting and green supplies like tree-free paper supplies, tissue
Hmm.
papers, copiers, etc. These are different revenue streams I'm telling, and the
Hmm.
service and products available from my side.
Hmm.
Educational institutions for sessions on climate change, sustainability, carbon footprint, global warming, and
Okay.
conscious living workshops, home composting, etc.
Hmm.
Resident welfare associations. These are all my
Okay.
stakeholders where I can add value to make their premises a much better place. Complete
Hmm.
hand holding and implementation support on waste management solutions, natural cleaner solutions. You name anything green, your green premise, Prithvi Mitra can be your partner. And
Fantastic. Fantastic.
businesses, yeah. Yeah.
Okay. So you listed a lot of people in the entire ecosystem. So if somebody is watching from that ecosystem, how should they approach you, and what is your step towards joining hands with them? Is it like you do a one-to-one counseling, or do a corporate training, or a consulting? What exactly you collaborate as a first step and take this to a next level?
Yeah, so mine is definitely B2B. They can connect with me through LinkedIn,
Okay.
my website, contact us form. So all those details will be shared in the description
Description.
definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah. All my social media handles will be given. So ideally, if you would like to connect with me, please connect with me through the contact us form, mentioning that you would like to connect with me, and I will also share our email ID if Kumar is okay. This channel is okay, so that you can connect. We can get onto a clarity call, first
Okay.
discovery call, to
Okay.
understand the stakeholders or the audience requirement, and from there we can take the further steps. Yeah, this can be the process. Yeah,
Okay, so first step is to a discovery call to connect and understand the customized
absolutely.
requirement. So accordingly,
Exactly.
your offering can be different for a corporate, different for an individual, or that.
Yes, absolutely
Right,
correct.
right. Makes a lot of sense. Right. Okay, so now coming to the fun part of the interview, we will start with some rapid fire questions. So hope you are ready with that, and then we'll go
Yes.
for it. So in your corporate journey, what is the best advice you have received so far?
Uh, Best advice would be, I would say, is to invest on myself, self invest on myself, self learning to expand.
Self-learning. And what was the worst advice?
Worst advice is that people have said mine is a very dry topic, and why am I doing? What am I doing? So, yeah.
But you didn't bother about those.
No,
Yeah.
because my focus is very clear, and my passion is very clear. It's not a time pass.
Mm,
It's very clear
mm,
and focused for the
mm.
environment and people. Yeah.
What have you learned from your business failures?
To become more strong and go
Mhm.
ahead with more power to make this business a success.
Mhm.
This is what I have learned, Kumar, because I have seen my business literally falling within 1 year.
Oh, okay,
I
okay.
have changed my complete business model because I had to reflect completely. I've fallen down and I've got up. So now
Okay,
I'm feeling
okay.
even more powerful to go ahead. It's all God's grace, I will say. It's God's
Mm.
grace because that belief in myself was very strong. Belief in the divine is even more strong. But
Wonderful, wonderful.
action lies with me.
Mm.
Action, action, action. The rest
Mm.
is taken care.
Wonderful. When it comes to social media, Instagram or LinkedIn,
LinkedIn.
digital marketing or networking,
Networking has worked for me, but digital marketing also is helping in creating the brand.
you should tell either one.
Networking,
Okay. Discount offers or value addition,
value addition.
investment in business automation or self learning.
Self learning comes first.
Okay. Long term branding or immediate sales.
Long term branding.
Okay. Outsourcing your work or do it ourselves.
Both. I would say outsourcing.
Okay.
Sorry about it, but outsourcing the
Okay.
work, delegating is very important.
Delegating
As a
as a
leader,
business owner.
delegating is important. Yes.
Important. Okay. Because a lot of people, to save money, they do it themselves, which is actually a struggle, and the quality comes a little low.
Wherever it is definitely a struggle for any startup, which is bootstrap. Mine is a bootstrap startup.
Mhm,
I'm not gone for any funding till date from outside.
mhm,
So wherever this workaround has to be done, I
mhm.
do it. But wherever delegation, that stands first, and I've seen that it works.
Okay, okay. So my final question will be the young entrepreneurs who are budding entrepreneurs who want to start a business. What will be your best advices for them, and what they should avoid in the entire journey?
First, I would say believe in yourself.
Okay.
Believe in what you want to do. Be patient because the coming generations, it's all immediate result. Nothing will happen immediately. You need to give time. And
Okay.
now when I'm saying this, I'm reiterating to myself also.
Mm.
Because for me also, I sunk at some times thinking
Yes.
it's a 9 year journey. Now I should start seeing that bright, charming results. It will take time.
Mm.
So we
Mm,
have
mm,
to be
mm.
very patient. It will be more strong. Believe in yourself, be patient, do what you love,
Okay.
And when you do what you love, which will solve a problem which the customer has a pain point on. Be a listener.
Okay.
Be a listener is when you cannot give something what you want as an entrepreneur. You can do that very subtly, but only when we solve a customer's pain point that he's telling, we should listen first and then offer accordingly. So very important are these elements. And of course, make sure you have the right fund, and your family support is very important, I would say. Of course, there are a lot of people with different types of situations. But if you are able to gain or keep your family support intact, you are taken care of in your entrepreneurial journey. So this is some important points that the upcoming entrepreneurs, and always do invest in yourself to learn. Do always make sure you engage a mentor, engage a coach, or engage into self-learning through online tools to make your expertise strong. Work on ground. Don't hesitate to work on ground. And that will help you to be a better entrepreneur. So this is something. What they can avoid is, I would say, don't expect immediate results. And be ready to invest on a mentor or a coach to learn.
Okay.
You should be ready. If you want your services to be paid, you have to make sure you pay for a mentor or a coach to get yourself equipped. Whoever is volunteering, who's ready to spare their time, please go ahead. But if you have some good person or resource, not even a mentor coach, say a course which is charged, if that is going to help your journey, don't hesitate to pay.
Okay.
So these are all some broader mindset aspects which is very, very important. And always have that collaborative aspect. Competition is good, but it's not a race. Life is not a race. Everyone, whoever the customers, if Lakshmi's customers are there, the customers will come to me. If Kumar's customers are there, Kumar will get his customers. So the values are very important. I feel the value system should not be compromised because you want to achieve something.
Makes a lot of sense. So thank you so much for your time invested on explaining and educating us on this very beautiful topic, which most people are not aware. But as an individual, I myself only know on how to clean and put it in garbage. That's all my role ends. But in this last 1 hour, I realized what mistake I've done, what extra efforts I have to make, and going forward, what needs a mindful and cautious effort which I have to make to save the climate and organization, or the entire globe a better place. So all the best for achieving your mission to reach out to 1 million people, and all the best for your book, which is coming next month. And hopefully I will read and take it in my notes, and I'll just try to spread the word, because this is most important for everybody's life. All the best, and wishing you all the future best.
Thank you, Kumar. Gratitude for your time, and gratitude to everyone who's listening or viewing this program. Let's make a change. Every step of change counts. And that's a saying by Lao Tzu that says, I want to end this by saying that a journey of 1,000 miles begins with single step. So let's take that one step of change towards a sustainable life and better climate and better health for us. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
If opportunity doesn't knock, build a door. Want to participate in business interviews? Check the link given in the description. For more business interviews, subscribe to our GS Kumar YouTube channel and click the bell icon. Happy entrepreneurship!